What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, just for the intro, I wanted to do something a little bit different. Basically just give you a rundown of basically my plans for this summer. It's going to be pretty cool. Let's take you to my balcony at my apartment complex and I'll explain what it is that I want to do moving forward for this channel. Hello Heather.
Hey guys.
Peep, this is the apartment complex. Pretty awesome.
Welcome
and this is
balcony.
The balcony. Check it out. I wanted to show you guys the weather because it's finally nice out, and I know a lot of you guys asked me to kind of film the vlogs for you, so I thought I would just take you on a little walk of the balcony and what Rochester looks like on the only sunny day we're gonna probably have, and then it's probably gonna snow this weekend, which is unfortunate, but check it out. Weather looks absolutely beautiful. That's the bus that takes me to school, so I don't have to drive, save gas money. But all right, so basically what I wanted to discuss was some channel updates moving forward into the summer, what I have planned and things like that, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about and I haven't really, said it yet, or if I did, I might have mentioned it in the live stream, but I really wanted to get it out there and hear you guys' feedback. Sorry, the sun's a little bit in my eyes, but I think take advantage of the weather. Moving forward, there's a couple of things. I really want to build a studio to really record some great quality videos and content for you guys. Right now I'm using a green screen and it's awesome, and I'm still going to use it for the chartings, but I really want to have just a secure place to record videos that I don't have to set up every time I want to make it. I'm not bothering anybody, and when I go home, I think that's the best thing I'm going to be able to do is build some pretty awesome studios, get a Y desk, as well as to put some brick paneling up behind me, so it's really going to look like a professional view, and I think it will help really grow the channel and make it more of where I'm envisioning it to go. I want it to be a 100,000 subscriber audience and look, but only at 10K. So I know we have a long way to go, but at least will look that much more professional. Otherwise, in terms of channel growth, I will be working with a car company which is accepting cryptocurrency as payment now for exotic car rentals and things like that. So I'm obviously going to be doing a lot more video for them as well. So now that I'm working for them, I'm going to be running their social media their social media. And then I will also be making videos for this channel to show you guys all the different updates and how to actually use crypto and Litecoin in like real world payment and adoption. So there's a bunch of cool things coming for the summer. I just wanted to update you guys on that. Definitely let me know your feedback. I think it's going to come out really awesome, not only this YouTube setup, but to show you guys how to actually take some Litecoin in my phone, send it to someone, and then get this service of actually driving around in a Lamborghini or a Nissan GTR or just like that. And then there's also a bunch of places opening up near my house that I want to record because they're also accepting crypto. A lot of restaurants, not only in New Jersey, but on Long Island, where I'm from, are accepting crypto as payment, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and things like that. So I'll actually be able to go there and pay and show you the whole process of paying and buying food, groceries, and services with, a digital coin that you'll never be able to touch and hold. I find that fascinating, but that's where this world is heading to, and I'd like to document it through this camera. Otherwise, Heather, do you have anything to say?
Litecoin for life.
There we go. Now let's jump into the video. Alright guys, so in today's episode, besides what I talked about, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Binance token to BTC. We will also be checking out the coin market cap for a few, as well as the nice pullback, retracement upwards, I guess that's how I would call it, to the upside for Litecoin and the rest of crypto. Some pretty interesting plays are happening. We did buy in pretty cheap yesterday, so that's pretty awesome. My buying orders are set and we're starting to head back up, so that is something we need to take a closer in-depth analysis of. Otherwise guys, we're on the current coin market cap, and you can see there's a couple of things happening right now. So Bitcoin dominance 54.5, 24-hour volume 46.3, market cap 178 bill. So a couple of things are happening right now. We're seeing Bitcoin dominance kind of die off. We're seeing 24-hour volume slightly increased, as well as market cap slightly increased. We are seeing a sort of retracement back upwards. After the downfall, we're starting to see coins slowly start to rise up to higher levels. You can see out of the top 10 cryptos, only 2 out of 10 seem to be down. What's nice to notice is Litecoin has now bumped out EOS. Like I've said, for those of you who are new, 4, 5, and 6, they are all, fighting for who can hold the number 4th position. You can see their market caps are so very close. If Litecoin just goes up ever so slightly more, it will easily bump out Bitcoin Cash and hold the number 4th position. But we are literally only 58 million higher in market cap than than EOS. So that is why we're just a little bit ahead, 2.4%. EOS didn't see any moves. If EOS moved, we'd probably still be at number 6. But the coins look great all in all. Binance coin at $22, slight retracement, but it is doing fairly well in the number 7 spot. They're all amazing coins to be invested in. At least that's, my opinion in terms of what I like to hold and, pay attention to. Otherwise, guys, if you're new to the channel or haven't yet signed up for the ABRA exchange, it's the second link in the description. Awesome exchange, guys. Definitely recommend it. They're doing an awesome promotion right now, and it does help support the channel. It's as simple as signing up and depositing just $5 into your account, and they will send you a free $25 of Bitcoin directly into your account for you guys to help start off in crypto, and to start getting involved in it. So it's awesome. It's a way for you to put in $5 and really grow it to $30. That's simple. I know I've had 170 plus, 80 plus people already take advantage of this. It does help support the channel, and it's an awesome way to really grow your beginner trading, to use money that's not really yours. It's a gift for helping ABRA and using their exchange. So definitely recommend checking it out. Otherwise, guys, jumping into the exchanges right now, you can see Litecoin. Beautiful move. I am so happy and impressed with what Litecoin is doing. It really does help us figure out how these markets are going. The longer we spend looking at these charts, the better understanding we have towards moving forward. I've spent a year and a half so far really analyzing these charts every single day. When you do something for so long, you start to notice patterns that somebody who just got into the market don't really pick up on. So when we look at these charts, we can kind of tell when, we might start to head up, when we might start to pull back down. Even by just using the charts that we have and the indicators that we have, we tend to figure out what moves and when it should potentially happen based on percentages. Just by checking it out, we'll know, moving back on, that we've seen that when we get closer to this purple uptrend, we tend to break upwards. And you can see we tended the bottom and we broke up. We tended the bottom again and we broke up. We tended the bottom again and we broke up. So guess what, guys? Where are we? We're tending the bottom again. So you'd figure we could potentially see a move to the upside. Now, the fact that we retraced all the way back down from being overbought at, 70 or actually almost 90 on the RSI, pulling us all the way back down to now 45 on the RSI for Litecoin's daily is beautiful. This gives us plenty of room to retrace back up. So the fact that we bought in yesterday at around $71 and the fact that it's already at $74 is semi-profitable. And we've also bought in at $76.50. And I do think with having more dollar cost average and having more money placed at $71, 30% compared to 10, when we start to see Litecoin move up and bump past $76.50, which it will, we're going to have tons of profit and tons of margin to continue to move up. And when we start to see that price move all the way up to $80, $85, potentially $90, that's a great opportunity to make some quick cash. Now, depending on how much you invest in, will ultimately lead to how much profit you make. But when we start to figure out these patterns and really, look and analyze the markets, we can figure out where the prices are going, and we can give a pretty good estimate of, at least for me, where I can see the market heading. That's why I believe I'm getting really good at this, is because I've spent so much time analyzing this every single day. So the fact that we saw another retracement and another touch to $71 gives us the potential to start to swing back upwards. Now, I know it becomes very tough for those of you who are new figuring out where to put your lines. That was a big struggle for me in the beginning, and it does become difficult. I didn't have anybody to really draw these lines for me and figure out where I should be buying in and where the price will most likely start to retrace back up. And that's where I was losing a decent amount of money figuring that out. And eventually I just took a long pause of just analyzing the markets. And once I became good at it, that's when I started to throw my money in and, tasting my food, that I'm dishing out, and trading with my own money, getting some skin in the game, and it's paying off. So I did kind of create a program that does theoretically benefit you guys in a way that I never had when I first started trading. I made a Patreon. It's the first link in my description, where I offer all of my charts fully graphed with live updates for super cheap. It does help support the channel as well. So if you like crypto TV and you're in it to make some money or learn how to graph and see things the way I see them, this is a huge opportunity for a cheap price. I create these lines, and every single time I make a little move, if I go like this, if I go bam, you're going to get that update, and you're going to see it, on your end of the screen too, and it helps you step by step follow along with my charts here. But Litecoin's looking great right now. I'm truly anticipating a potential move a little bit higher up, potentially to $80. I think we're going to slowly start to pull up on this uptrend. Now, obviously, there is the potential for us to retrace back down. I do just want to look at the 4-hour. 4-hour looks great too. There will be some resistance here. Once we start to hit $78, $80, we're going to start to see some resistance. But I think we played out very nicely, moving up on this uptrend, and I think we're going to start to head up higher. There is that possibility of a pullback. I'm leaning more towards we start to head back upwards, mainly because of this massive, retracement. You can see that we were nearing overbought. That was another great indicator that on the weekly we were going to start to retrace back down. But we pulled down pretty darn low. We set the tone. We fell all the way down to 58, which is beautiful and gives us plenty of room to continue to head up. But the fact that we did have a pretty big retracement, the past couple of weeks, ever since I'd say April, the start of April. So it's been about 25 days where we've had just a semi-short-term bear market of just pulling back down and consolidating almost a month. Gives us room to start to head up now. So I do think we're going to slowly start to swing back up. I think this pullback was beautiful. Now, obviously, if we do fall back lower, that still will not hurt us, because as you guys know, we had 10% in at $76.50 and 30% in at $71. So if we fall a little bit lower, $66, we have more to invest, which will dollar cost average us out much lower, and then when the market starts to head back up, we're going to make some pretty good profits. So otherwise, that's pretty much my talk for Litecoin, guys. I'm going to move on to Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's going to be pretty quick. And then Binance. Bitcoin hitting resistance at $5,500 makes sense. Still nearing overbought, and I've read the comments, and yeah, there's still a potential for a dump. I want that to come across to you guys. There is still room to dump because Bitcoin is nearing overbought on its daily. If it decides to pull back down, which it will, because this looks like it needs to cover it. I really truly think that this is a huge possibility that we pull down to this area. It's going to trickle over into Litecoin, and we're going to see Litecoin retrace back down. That's why I have not fully invested everything that I wanted into the market yet, because I do think there is still that slight possibility, and we got to cover our ass and cover all aspects of investing to really make sure that we don't, come out in negatives and not profit off of that. So we're really trying to just cover our ass. If we manage to fall down to $65 on Litecoin, that's a major buying opportunity. Buy it in at 65, it lowers our dollar cost average, and then we can swing back up and make some pretty good profit. Eventually, I'm going to try to make an account where I can have just some crypto in it, where I can show you guys where I'm investing. I'm probably gonna not put in a ton of money because I don't want it to come across that way. So I'll probably make an account and put like $100 in, something that if I do get hacked, but I hope I don't, it wouldn't really affect me that much, but that will be mimicking my trade. So I'll show you guys where I put in, where I buy out, but in reality, I'll have other accounts where I'll be investing more money, and this will just be what I show you guys versus what I'm actually making. So if I have, $100 in on some account, I may have, $5,000 in on a different account, but when I make those trades, I'll be doing it with both accounts to show you guys what it is that I'm doing, and maybe it'll be a little more interesting content for you guys to watch. Otherwise, Ethereum doing a very similar move. Looks better on its RSI though, with it being 50 on its RSI, it looks beautiful. Much lower than Bitcoin is, that's for sure. We're coming back down to our beautiful support at 157, 158. I think we're going to trade out sideways, consolidate, and then we're going to start to head back up. So Ethereum looks good also. Not just yet am I going to buy in, but you can see Binance coin, a very good price to buy in at was right when we came very close to our uptrend line. This would have been a beautiful, this would have been a beautiful price to buy in right at like 0.0039. That would have been a beautiful price because when we swung down, we pretty much tested the uptrend, and I think we're going to start to trade back up and move up higher. We pretty much balanced out on the RSI back at 54, so it gives us plenty of potential to move up higher. Otherwise, guys, that's going to sum up the video. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a couple giveaways when we reach 10,000 subscribers, which hopefully I can hit in the summer. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.